Controversial Rabiot could be perfect for Manchester United. Adrien Rabiot appears set for a return to Manchester 14 years after he left the city. The Juventus midfielder spent 6 months as teenager at Manchester City's academy in 2008 before returning to his native France, where he joined Paris St-Germain. Now a move to Manchester United appears close as new manager Erik Ten Hag looks to bolster his midfield options. BBC Sport takes a look at the sometimes controversial career of the 27-year-old and what he could add to the United teams. It is understood contact around Rabiot was established some time ago and has stepped up in recent days with further talks taking place on Friday. The process does not mean an end to United's attempts to sign Barcelona Frenkie de Jong. More an acknowledgement, the situation around the Dutch midfielder is complicated and there is no guarantee Ten Hag will get his match. And evidently United need reinforcement in midfield if Ten Hag is to stand a chance of implementing the style of play that he wants. Rabiot is capable of progressing play through the third, according to an analysis by the respected Coaches View website. Published earlier this month, he is best suited to providing a passing link between center defender and wide players. Given attacking from wide position is a potential strength for United, it will appear a good fit club, so to believe he would significantly improve a midfield where the combination of Fred and Scott McTominay has proved itself not to be up to the level required. The issue of Rabiot baggage, however, while it would be unfair to compare the two players, had Sir Alex Ferguson been put off signing players with a trouble past, every continent would not have arrived in 1992 to change their entire course of the club history. From a young age, Rabiot's mother, Veronique, played a significant role in shaping her son's career. She has been his agent since he was a youth club, but her strong character and fearless personality has led to several clashes over the years. You can read stuff about his mom, and a lot of it's true, French football journalist Julian Lawrence said on BBC Radio 5 Live Euro League's podcast. She had a fallout with Pogba's mom and Kylian Mbappe's dad, where she told them to run more and work harder. She is very old school. She wants to do things the right way and is very stubborn. Everything she is trying to do is for the best of her son. She's classy with people. She doesn't fear anyone. Following his brief stint at Manchester City, Rabiot had spells in the youth teams of Pau FC and Paul Espoirs before joining PSG in 2010. He rose through the rank at the French giant, making his first-team debut in 2012 under Carlo Ancelotti in goalless draw with Bordeaux. He went on to make 227 appearances for the club in all competitions before moving in 2019 to Italian side Juventus, where he has been for the last 3 seasons. Rabiot is a polarizing player in that looks like a legend player. You are expecting skill and finesse, but he doesn't score goals and he doesn't assist. Italian football expert James Horncastle said, when he plays bad, he is noticeable because he is a bigger, taller guy on the pitch. All of that leads some people to think he is not worth that perceived hassle. But despite that view, Rabiot's ability to coolly appreciate it from within the game. I had a text from a Serie A player saying he is one of the best players in that position I have ever played against, Horncastle added. Barcelona Bosafi is also a fan. He said for years, I externally link that Rabiot has excellent technical ability and would have been perfect for the Spanish giant midfield. That baggage has been Rabiot and his mother fall out with clubs and manager on more than one occasion. In 2018, he was told to train with PSG reserve after failing to agree a new contract. He then called on the French Football Association to order the club to let him train with the first team again. The same year, after not being included in the French squad for the 2018 World Cup, he refused to be on the year this camp standby list. It would be 2 years before he would play for France again. The same year, after not being included in the French squad for the 28 World Cup, he refused to be on this year this camp standby list. Then in 2019, he was suspended by PSG after going to a nightclub following his side's defeat by Manchester United in the Champions League, and composed the things by leaking Paris April's Instagram post celebrating the win. And in the final months of his contract at PSG, when he was livid and moved to Barcelona and Juventus, Chronic accused PSG external link of treating him like prisoner and holding him hostage. Despite his checker career to date, Lauren believed that Rabiot under Ten Hag guidance could prove to be a real asset for Manchester United. There's a talent there, but I can understand it naively, they said. It is not easy being a Juve with 3 different managers, and 3 has been no identified. He has underachieved at Juve, but I don't think his improvement helped him thrive. In a structure with a manager like Ten Hag, he could be perfect for Manchester United.